say you're feeling lonely. If you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. Find me tonight.
Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I'm Glenn Bixley and today I'm playing Railroads Online. Now this is an early access game that I've been looking at for the last month or so. Came out in October. Yeah, it looks kind of interesting. I thought I need to give this a go. Nobody's given me an honest opinion on what they think of it, so I thought I'm going to have a go at it myself. It's a little bit dearer than I would normally pay, admittedly. But I'm hoping that the developer sticks with it and it comes to something. So now in the controls are pretty much basic. W, A, S and D for most of them. Spacebar for jump. Sprint is your left shift. Crouch is control. The T and the R for looking left and right. We might change that, I think, very shortly. And the other one I noticed that I might need to change, well, we might need to set something up for closing the regulator, but I'm hoping we can do that in the train. There was another one I did notice. Increasing the curve radius is X and decreasing it is Y. Now, I don't know why they're on quite separate parts of the keyboard. I don't see anything else connected to Z. Yeah, no, Z, whichever you prefer. So I'm actually going to change that right here and now, because otherwise that's just too far away. So while we're at it, close the regulator. We're actually going to set to the same key. So can we do that? Yes, we can. Okay. Reset. No, we don't want to reset. So back. So yes, we're going to jump on in. Those are the only controls I'm changing at this point. Back. It's hard to see that word back. And see how the game goes. I have never played this before, although I have seen somebody else playing it on their channel. Host a server or find a server. So we're going to host one. Our server name would be Slave, because that's what servers do, isn't it? They're slaves. Slaves are servers. Oh, whatever. That'll do for now, because we're just going to have a look. Maximum number of players, 32. Well, we're not actually... Oh, we better put a password in here. We'll make it a difficult password that nobody will know. So we'll make that 1, 2, go. Nobody's going to hear that. You can see it on here. So that's a real clever one. Okay, so we're actually going to set the maximum players for now to 1. Do I have to have a password? Can I just leave it blank? Because it's only me. And start the server. Right. No, hang on. We'll actually give that a real name. We'll call it... Can we do that? Can we do that? Glenn's Place? And I will put... No, I won't. Not online, I won't. So we're going to call it that for now. One person. we're going to jump on in and we're going to take a look at this for the first time. I have no idea what the game is like to play. I am very interested though to find out. Hey, it's Father Jack. How are you, mate? Welcome, welcome. So for anyone that's not aware of what this is, you are basically building a railway empire. You start out, as I understand it, with one engine, and you need to lay track in order to deliver resources from one point of the map to another. But you need to do it in a strategic manner so as not to run out of anything. Okay, so there is our first starter engine. Betsy. Hey, Betsy. So this is our workhorse, Betsy. We have one carriage. Okay, I actually didn't think we started with any. So that's better than I thought. So we do have Betsy and one carriage. Now this is the start of the shunting yard that the developer has given you. This is where when you buy new carriages they will spawn in here. Now how far does this line actually go? Because I am curious to know. Okay, so there are already some trees here on the line. Now, we can cut these trees down, but it will cost us money, I believe, for each tree. Not sure how to cut those down. We'll check that out in a minute. Probably a left click. I don't want to spend money on that just yet. Okay, and then over here, we have a delivery point. We need to run a rail down along the side of this. And a rail down along the side of here. And connect it to our main line over there. Okay. Interesting. Now, see, I've seen this on somebody else's, but it looks different when I'm actually here myself. Now, I'm not actually hearing any sounds. I'm not hearing any sounds at all. Let's just check on that. Options. Audio. Master volume. Up. Oh, I can hear something now. Put the sound effects all the way up for now as well. And we will see how that goes. Continue. Oh, okay. So, is it M for map? Yes, it is. Okay, can we... No, we can't zoom in and out. So we are currently at the freight market. You can see our arrow and which way we are facing. Our first target would be to get to the logging camp and the sawmill. We need the logging camp to get us wood so we can power our engine. And we need the sawmill, I think, for our deliveries, or we can deliver them here. I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll figure that out. So the logging camp is in that direction. That is not what I wanted. M. Okay. So the logging camp is in that direction. That is there. Okay. So we really need to run our track out from here and curve it out. Was it straight ahead? No. Now, there is a hill here we're going to have to watch out for. Ooh, trees are solid, Glenn. Can't go through trees. Yes, today's stream will be mostly just to have a look at the game, see what I need to do, and what I'm basically looking at. And then I'm looking at this could be our new series for the channel. I don't think it's going to be suitable for doing it as a live stream. When I'm recording it, I will record it possibly while I'm on Twitch, I'm not sure, but here's the hill now. So we need to make sure we avoid this hill here and go around it. But I'm thinking that this will be more suitable for a recorded stream than a live one. Okay, so we really want to go around there. So yeah, today I'm going to basically just check out the terrain, see where we're going to have to lay our rails, because we don't want to be coming across obstacles when it's too late. That's probably not the best plan. So yeah, I thought we'll have a look at the game today. We'll see where we're going to lay some of these rails. We'll look at how to lay some and just get a bit of an idea of the game. I think I can see it now. And then when I'm ready. I will do a recorded series of this and we'll pop it up on YouTube. So for those who want to see the recorded ones of this, it will be on YouTube. If I do a live one occasionally, it will be on both Twitch and it will be on Twitch and possibly YouTube. We'll see how that goes. But this is more likely to be recorded, I think, because I think it's going to take too long and it'll be too long-winded for a live stream. But I think it'll be a good one to just look at today. See how it goes. Okay, so there's still another hill in front of me. Now, this is what I want to know. I want to know the lay of the land so we can hopefully avoid these hills. So we would need to come right out to about here. Okay, so yes. Okay, the valleys that you can see on the map are actually what we're going to have to be aware of in the game. Okay. So there should be another valley. There it is on the right now. Okay, so we're going to have to come through here. Interesting. Okay. We're very nearly at the sawmill, aren't we? So the sawmill's on the other side of that ridge. And we're going to have to come through here. So maybe what I really need to concentrate on then is connecting the sawmill and the logging camp to start with. And then once that track's in, maybe I can figure out where I'm going to put... See now, look at this. Look at this, we've got a hill on both sides, have we? Oh, no. No, if I come out to here, maybe. Right, yeah, see, this is what I need to know. Where are we going to lay our first line of track? Because cutting these trees down costs us money. Laying the track down doesn't, as I understand it. And buying the carriages and the engines will also cost us money. So, as far as money is concerned, hang on, go back to map. Where is our budget? I don't even know. Let's see what the tab button does. There you go, there's the tab button. Glenn Bixley has a 0 ping. Whew. That's a really good ping there, Glenn. But how do we get out of here now? Uh-oh. Close. Up there. Okay. Right. I was trying the tab. I was trying to escape. Neither of those worked. Never mind. Yeah, I think we really need to probably connect the logging camp to the sawmill and then figure out where that track is. That was well timed. I hadn't even noticed... You'd actually said that. What was well timed? Your stream and mine. We always coordinate, you and I. So yes, for anyone that doesn't know, I will be doing a multiplayer stream is the plan. Anybody who's on the Discord is welcome to turn up for Wreckfest next week. That will be on the evening of the 10th for you lot. It will be the 11th for me. So pretty much that way now. And anybody who is on the Discord will be welcome to join. I think, yeah, we need to run our track up here first. It will be, and I will warn, it will be a stream where I will be having a few tequilas. I've heard that it's a good idea to celebrate when you want to. So, yeah. The channel, as far as I'm concerned, the channel I have been live streaming for a year. So this, to me, is kind of my celebration week. And I really knew that I wanted to keep doing it live streams, at least anyway. On the 11th of November last year, when I was doing some... Oh, look at this hill. Some, oh, this is horrible. It's My Summer Car. And even though I found My Summer Car a really awkward game to play, because everything's hard to rotate and it's not easy to drive on the keyboard, I was thoroughly enjoying myself, and I knew live streaming was a lot more fun than recording, and it's what I wanted to keep doing. So for the last 12 months, I've been doing nothing but live streaming ever since the 11th of November. Where's the logging camp? Not even seeing it. So I pretty much consider this my celebration week. And so yes, we're going to be doing a live stream of Wreckfest. For anyone who's on the Discord, join in. There will be some slurred speech and possible drinking involved. I have a drink every time you crash. Well, I actually had thought about that, and apparently it's not a good idea to encourage binge drinking. So what I had thought was the loser's not allowed to drink. You gotta win if you want to drink. But then I thought, no, that's going to make it too boring. Is that it over there? And we're not allowed to encourage binge drinking. Apparently binge drinking is a bad idea. Apparently it's evil and it's bad or something. I don't know. It's how I grew up. So apparently how I grew up is evil and bad. Here it is. See, now this is why I needed to find out where it was first and map it out. Because I had no clue where it was. No point trying to run a line somewhere and you don't know where you're running it to. Okay, so we need to run a line along here. And we need to run one along the other side. But what are these buildings? I can hear somebody chopping wood. Oh, so this is the logging camp. And you can hear some... Oh, see, I didn't know that. You can hear somebody chopping wood. Let's turn it up a little bit. A little echoey. But it's still an early access game. So sound effects and some of the graphics, etc. might all change. Okay, so you can't access any of these buildings. They're just part of the logging camp. Okay, so there is some sound effects to it though. I didn't realise that. Okay, and we need to run a line along here. Okay. Choice! You can hear the trees being chopped down. See, now I didn't realise that. Okay, now that's why I like to turn my sound effects right up. Oh, there is actually wood under here. Okay, so we need to run 2 lines. Oh, they're actually running that way. But if we go in this direction, we just run into a hill, don't we? I mean, I would have liked to have gone through here. It's a straighter route to the other camp. But we're going to have to wind through hills if we go this way. Which is why I thought maybe go to... I'm just going to check this out before I give up on the idea. Where's that big hill? That's what I want to see. But yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit too hilly. We're going to need too many bridges and I want to treat it a little bit like real life. When I say a little bit like real life, yeah, see, look at this hill. Building a bridge up here would be really costly. That's what I mean by a little bit like in real life. Going through here would be a lot more costly. Now let's have a look at the other route that I had considered. Head back to the camp. See, I might not get a lot done in today's stream, but that's not the idea. Today, as I say, is more about exploring the game, having a look at the basics, trying to learn how to lay some simple track, seeing where I want to lay it, and then, as I say, I will do this, I'm pretty confident, as a recorded stream, because this is just going to be, I think, too long-winded as a live. I don't know, you guys can let me know if you want to see it as a live on a regular, or we could just come in now and again and do it. See, I'm already lost again. Until I cut down there. No, it is straight in front of me. It's just hard to see because it blends in. Now that's not even the way the track went. What happened there? How did I end up going in that direction? Okay, see, I curved right around. Okay. Whereas it might be better to curve in that direction, I reckon. Hey, it's Inside Gamer! How are you, mate? Welcome, welcome. At the moment, I am just getting the lay of the land. And then once I have the lay of the land, I'm going to start laying a little bit of track. But at the moment, I'm just trying to work out where I want to lay my first tracks. So even through here, it's still relatively hilly. And I want to try and avoid too many hills, because I've heard trains don't do terribly well on them. Let's have a look at the land over here. Because if we can try to avoid these hills, but then look at these hills here. So yeah, as I've just been saying, the idea for today, Insider, is to just get an idea on the lay of the land and decide where I'm going to build my track, and then try lay in some and see how it works. And then what we'll do is I'll probably come back and do this as a recorded stream, because I do think it's going to be a little too long-winded for a live stream. Now through here, I reckon here, go around this way. Oh no, look, there's still hills here. No matter where I turn, there's just big hills everywhere. Whoa. Through this way, maybe. But that's not great land either, is it? Okay, what we'll do then... Yeah, I think here. Right here. Because this should, in theory, take me back to the logging camp from this direction. Oh, look. There's already, like, gravel here. It's, like, kind of sort of indicating that this is where the developer wants you to build, maybe. That's the feeling I get. It's like a gravel path. Where's the logging camp? Should be right next to it. Is that it over there? Wow. I mean, that looks like a clearing. What direction am I facing? Well, that could be it. No, that's not a clearing, Glenn. That was just a hill. So yeah. I don't think it's going to be an ideal one for a live stream. So I'm thinking I might make this the first recorded one that I've done in a long time, because I haven't done a live stream in a year. So maybe this could be the first one that we do as a recorded stream. And we'll edit out all the long-winded... No, I have definitely gone wrong way. All the long-winded path laying and trying to figure out what I'm doing part. But I thought, yeah, today would be just a nice way to explore the game, see how it works, and get an honest feel for it. Hey, Mealtime Gamer, how are you, buddy? Welcome, welcome. How you be, buddy? Welcome. Where the hell's the logging camp gone? I keep losing the logging camp. Oh, no. I might have to get something in so I can at least find the goddamn logging camp occasionally. This is funny. I keep losing it. Somebody keeps stealing it. That's what it is. Can't trust anybody around here. They're stealing me logging camp now. Just stream it forever, homie. Okay, there it is. There it is. I found it. Right. So, yes, I think what we'll do... Yeah. Yeah, so we did come out in the right place. So this is, I reckon, straight ahead from here. And curve around to the sawmill. And we go to the sawmill first. But I reckon we'll go around that large ridge, because we need to avoid that large ridge. So, let's have a look. How do we lay track? Now, oh, not that button, Glenn. Don't push that. Now, I did look at that in the options, but I've already forgotten. So let's go and have another quick look. Player 1 interaction, player 2, player... open player statistics. Well, that will tell us how much money we got. P. Okay, map, we've already found. Toggle player list, throw item, open construction menu. G. Aha! There you go, G for Glenn. There you, oh, you couldn't ask for a better button. Continue. Right, so G for Glenn. There we go. Okay, so we have demolish, re-rail, and logging. Re-rail is for when I crash, because I'm going to do it. You freaking will know I'm going to do it. Now, you lay down your groundwork to stabilise your tracks. You have your facilities, which is your water tower. We can build bridges and rails. If we go into rails, we have a 3-foot rail. We have a right switch, a left... Oh, no, a right... Hang on. Switch right. Switch right. What's the difference? I will figure it out as we go. Switch left and switch left. Okay, I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe it's different types of rail. Maybe they're different gauges. But it doesn't say. We'll figure it out as we go. 3-foot rail deck. So that must be our main line. Then we have turntables and we have crossovers. Now, one thing I have learnt with this game is the crossover is an important piece. You're probably thinking, but we're not crossing lines. Thing is, with this game, it's the only piece that the developer has given us that's really, truly square and straight, from what I understand. So you really want to probably use these to lay out your track. We probably want like there. And do we have to keep going back into G? Are you serious? Do we have to do it this way every time? Oh, this is going to be a slow way to do it. And they should snap, shouldn't they? They're not going to snap. See, now you're telling me link, but I want snap. See, now this is why I wanted to have a look today, just so you guys get an idea on how much fiddling around there really is, because it's hard to tell. Now, that's close. They're not exactly straight. Yeah. See, now this is one thing I am noticing with the game, and one thing I've really wondered about, is just how easy is it to lay track in this game. Because it doesn't look like it's that easy. I'm starting to get that impression already. And I've asked a couple of people, but nobody's really given me a fair, what I would classify as a fair dinkum honest answer. So that's why I wanted to come in. Yeah, that's not laying terribly well. And that track is also not square. How did you manage that, Glenn? That's probably squarer to the track. So yeah, that's the basic plan for today anyways. Have a look at it. See how hard or easy it is to play. How well it works. I think this is a little bit too much mucking around having to go back in here every time. Let's just try. I don't know if it works, but we're going to try a shift. And see if you can actually shift click them. Because that would make sense to me. No, you can't. So you're going to have to go back in every time, which I think is a little bit of fiddling around. Whoops, which is totally unnecessary. I would love to see the developer change that. They should be able to just hold down the shift key and lay multiples. Now, the reason why I'm laying these, from what I have seen with the game, if you don't lay the track using the straight pieces like this, they don't snap terribly well. So I'm just testing this out for now. Oh, yeah, that snapped nicely. That did actually snap nicely. To see roughly how well that works. Compared to, now let's do the proper way, 3-foot rails. And you can only lay them in 3-foot bits, which I think is a little bit short, personally. And so then you can lay them out like that. But they're not going to be straight. So you can already see that one's kinky. Kinky, eh? And even my first ones aren't straight. So I'm already getting the impression this is not going to be easy to lay out straight tracks. This could be why I really will be ending up doing this as a recorded stream. Because this is going to be a lot of mucking around otherwise. But But this is what I wanted to know. And this is what people weren't really telling me. Then, of course, you've got your rail switches. So if we... Oh, hey, what? I thought this was a switch. I thought that was a switch. It said switch. That is not a switch. So yeah, today was more about having a look at the game. Did I click on 3-foot rail and not switch? I thought I clicked switch. No, I didn't. Okay, so let's see what the difference is between these two switches. And yeah, basically we'll just have a look today, see how well it works. Doesn't snap terribly well, does it? But let's hope that that is close enough. See, okay, it did snap, because I don't want to have to get fiddly. That could be a real problem if you've got to get fiddly, especially when you've got to keep pushing G to come in here every time. That could be a problem. Now, what is this one? What is the difference? Can we go around the building? Now, I'm just going to try this. We can see that that's completely off. Beautiful. The game did snap it. That's what I wanted to know. So what is the difference? Oh, the side that the lever's on. The lever's on the left-hand side. The lever's on the right-hand side. So which side do you want your lever on? Yet both tracks are rights. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we know the difference now. So in theory, I do have to laugh at that logging. So yep. If we now go to a left switch, and I missed by miles, beautiful, it did snap. Now the rest of it should work that way, I hope. Let's try that in a moment. And then we go to this one. It just puts the... Oh, boo game! That didn't snap! You get a boo for that. Let's try that again. I'm going to give you a second chance. Don't upset me, please. Because we all know Glenn's not a happy chappy when he gets upset. There we go, that snapped. Okay, so yes, that's what that does. That simply switches the switch. Switches the switch. There's some good English. Okay. So let's take those back out, because we didn't actually need them. I was just seeing what they were and how they worked and what they did. Right. Okay, so you laying track straight is apparently the big difficult problem in this game. So let's just see how difficult it's going to be to lay straight track along this deck. Because if it's going to be really hard, that's not a cool thing at all. Let's try it then with a switch, because a switch is straight, isn't it? So if I was to put a switch down and use that as my main straight line, could I, in that case, in that theory, from what I've seen, now place, and this won't snap, will it? It did snap. Okay. Oh, stop pushing that button, Glenn. Please do not push the wrong buttons, Glenn. It slows the whole process down even more. Yeah, this is a little fidgety. I would like to see this a little quicker. You should be able to hold down... Ah, now what have you pushed? Oh, I think H for help. You should be able to... Respawn? Respawn what? Hold down the shift key. Help. Can you tutorial go away, please? Tutorial help thing, can you go away? Go away. G key, you go away. Okay, that's better. You should be able to hold down the shift key or something. But let's try control. Oh, no, true. Control's crouch. So yeah, I would like to see that. So I can hold down the shift and just go 1, 2, 3 and lay them down. That would be nice. Inside a gamer, I need get you a ruler. A ruler? I thought I was the ruler. Okay, so that did snap. So with doing that, if I now take out that and that, I should now be able to hopefully get there we go. Okay, so that did work. And then you, by the way, you just right click to discard the building. Okay, so that will work. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Because see, yeah, who I've seen playing it, he uses these ones to get it straight. And sure enough, that is the piece that you get a good straight line with. But they're very small. They're going to take a long time. I do actually think the switches, because they snap and they're 3 foot long, could be a little bit quicker to actually build long lines of track. But yeah, I would love to see the developer make it quicker and easier to... Oh, they are longer than 3 foot. Oh, that's why he doesn't use them. See, because they're longer than 3 foot. Right, that's why he doesn't use them. Okay. 3 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. See, as far as I know and understand, using these are the only way currently in the game to get your track square and straight. I would love to see a button so that I could just hit that and it automatically goes bam, bam, straight piece of rail and lays a straight piece of rail. That would be cool. Boom. Okay, so it is actually linking nicely and everything. How straight is that? That's pretty straight. That's not bad. So we are going to be able to use the switches, but we're going to have to use the switches in combination with these by the looks of it. Okay, well, we can do that. We can do that. It's a little bit fiddly. I would love to see the developer improve that, definitely. So if I link that, and then, yeah, having to go back in here each time's a little bit of a pain too. Maybe even a hotkey for the wrecking ball would be nice. And a hotkey for logging. I don't know if there's a hotkey for wrecking ball and logging. These would be nice if they were hotkeyed. I would love to see that. But the fact that these are... that one didn't. I was going to say, the fact that these are actually linking is good. And then it didn't link. Yeah, it's a little bit fidgety in the track lane. A little bit. Oh, see, they're going underneath now. Why are you going underneath now? Are we not straight? Let's just see what happens then. Oh, we might be able to lay a 3... Is that a 3 foot line? See, that's the thing too, is you've got to know what a 3 foot line looks like. Which, just only laying 3 foot at a time, I think is a little bit short. Especially when you're laying, or 3 meter or whatever it is, when you're laying hundreds of kilometers of track by the end of the game. I think that's a little bit short. There should be a nice easy way to do... See, even here, this is not quite wanting to go. There should be an easier, quicker way of doing this without all the fiddling. I would like to definitely see that. Snap, thank you. Rails, 3 foot. 6 foot. 8 foot. Sativa. Snap, thank you. Ah, see, can you do that? No, see, you can't do that either. Did that work? Hang on. Let's try that. Let's try... Now demolishing that. Oh, did that actually work? So yeah, today I'm going to be basically trying different things out, different methods, seeing what works, what doesn't work, and trying to get an idea on just how complicated this game is going to be. Because everybody I've asked has not given me a satisfactory answer. As far as nobody has really said what they honestly think and how complicated it is. Other than the one stream that I have watched, and he is admittedly the one who has said that this track lane is harder than it needs to be, and I do agree. This should be easier. Snap. 3-foot rail. Yeah, so a few more hotkeys on laying these would be nice, and I'd love to see easier to snap straight lines, because we're going to want to use some straight lines in this game. Maybe not entirely, sure, but some would be good. So yeah, this is your basic track laying. G again. But of course, every good track needs a foundation. This track currently has no foundation. So your other bit is you can put in, oh, I see, variable or consistent grade. So we might have to have a look at this too and see what the difference is between the variable grade and the consistent grade. I mean, the statement variable compared to consistent is obvious. But variable as in it varies the height, or consistent as in the slope of it. I'm not sure. But let's lay down some groundwork. So in theory, we should be able to... Does it have to do the link thing? Oops. Is that not right? No. Okay, so how does this groundwork thing work? Oh, I can see it now. There it is. So let's see if this works. It's not, is it? I don't see my groundwork game. Is it only going in one direction? Hang on, let's try, because I just saw a link. No. That's not working. What am I doing wrong? Interesting. So the groundwork is there. Is it just hard to see, is it? I'm not real sure. I mean, I don't see groundwork here. Let's try this one then. See what this one does. Oh, hang on. I think I might know what I'm doing wrong. Do I have to hold down the mouse key and drag it? Is that what it is? Hey, hi Jack! How are you, buddy? Welcome, welcome! How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I'm not real sure. We might have to test that out. For anyone who's just coming in, welcome to the stream. This is Railroads Online. It's one that I've been looking at for a little while. Not real sure if I wanted to buy it because looks like it needed a lot of work. I'm hoping the developer will make things a lot easier to play, admittedly, because so far it could definitely be easier to do the likes of these. That linked good. But yeah, the idea is basically to lay out railway line, and we need to lay rail line between the different points that you can see on the map. So you have the logging camp needs to be connected to the sawmill, and they both need to be connected to the freight depot. Everything on the map then needs to be connected basically to that line. So you need to take iron ore from the iron ore mine to the smelter and into the ironworks. You need to take oil from the oil field to the refinery. You need to pick up, I would presume, coal and take that to the ironworks, also I would presume. Now, I will say at this point, I would like to see the developer make the game moddable, so that later on other people can come in and add their own maps, or maybe add their own locations, or add their own engines, that kind of thing. Because I think if we entirely rely upon the developer to build this game, it's a lot of work. But if he makes it moddable and people can make their own maps, their own buildings, etc., then this game could be really good. But otherwise, I would like to see more places added to this map. There are more regions on the map that could be added, and you could add more maps side by side, I do believe. Even if there's a loading screen between them, I would not mind that at all. But I do believe once you've built a track to all of these, and you run cargoes for a while, you're going to get bored after a while pretty quickly. And with the amount of work that goes involved in making the line, I would hate to think that I would get bored quickly out of it, because, yeah, it's not the cheapest of games. $45 New Zealand I paid for this, and most of you know I normally have a cut-off point at 30, so it is a rather expensive one. And snap, thank you. But yeah, it does look like if he works with it and keeps it going, it could be a really good game. I think making it moddable would be a really good idea, so that he can have other people making new engines, new tracks, etc. And it would just take a lot of the work off of the development for him. But he needs to get the base game down first, of course, before he can do things like that. But yeah, the whole game itself looks... Oops, wrong one. Looks really good. The idea of building my own railway and then building track to all of them and then having to shunt different trains, etc. I love all of that idea. But I do think... Oh, I hit the wrong button then. I do think it definitely needs to be made quicker and easier to build the track in straight lines. From what I've seen, he has hotkeys for reducing the curves and the gradients. But where's the one for just making a straight piece of track? That's what I want to know. Okay, so anyway, this is going to do for now. Let's head back to the other end, because I think we're going to leave it at that. We've had a bit of a play, seen how that works. What I'm going to do for now, do I want to actually lay track? Not really. I don't think I want to start laying any more track today. I think I'm done with that for now. What we're going to do, we're going to run back to the engine. We're going to have a bit of a play around with the engine. We're going to put down a turntable, see how the engine works as far as can we drive the engine. Probably a great game though. Yeah, I think if the developer sticks with it, and especially if he makes it moddable, this will be a great game. Especially if he makes it moddable, I would love to see that, so that people can make their own maps. Because in this day and age, making the maps really is probably the easiest part of the game. I mean, I'm not a developer, but there are so many ways you can make maps easy today. And this game is made in Unreal Engine, so I know Unreal Engine has the own ability to spawn random maps and do all that sort of stuff. So yeah, if he makes it moddable, this could be a lot of fun. A really good multiplayer game. And yes, this can be played multiplayer. For those of you who do have it and you're in my Discord and you'd like to come in and join me from time to time, help me out to build some track, let me know. I will be more than happy to have people come in and help me build rail. So long as, of course, you build the rail where I want to build it, because it's my map. You want to build it your way, you do it on your map, and on my map we'll build it my way. That'll be the only real rule. The tracks will go where I want them to go. But with your own cash, you can spawn in whatever engines and carriages you want, if you choose to do so. It costs money to cut down trees, so yeah. Anybody who joins me might want to save some money for cutting down trees. Oh no, that's what we wanted to do. Push P. Here we go. So I have $2,000 to start with. Now that was something I did wonder about. Okay. So we are level 1 with 0. What is that? Hang on. Level 1, 0, 1,000. I don't know what that is. 0, 1,000. Not sure. Experience 0. And funds 2,000. Okay. Oops, now I'm pushing the wrong button. Okay. So yeah, let's head back over here. Let's check out Betsy and let's see if we can drive it. Her, Glenn. It's not in it. It's a her. It's Betsy. Should be right in front of us, slightly to the right, and we'll see if we can drive, because I have no idea how to drive a steam train. Let's face it, I've never had to drive a steam train in real life. Where's the train? Yep, that's where we're going now. We're going to go and visit Betsy. Betsy's the train's name, Insider. She's got a name. She's over here somewhere. So yes, we're going to build a track from there where we were to the logging camp and all the way over here, wherever the hang Betsy is. Betsy, where are you? Let's have a look at the map again. She is on the other side of this hill somewhere. Oops, W, Glenn. Yes, it's definitely going to be too long-winded a game for live streaming. I can already see that from the track laying. That is definitely not something I think I would want to sit and watch for hours on end. But like I say, today is more about the exploration, finding out just how bad the building is in it, because getting an honest answer to that has been difficult. And that's why I really wanted to come in today and just check that out. So yeah, what I'll probably do is record this and edit it down into manageable chunks of about 20 minutes. Each one will hopefully lay a different section of track. So each section's probably going to be like 3 or 4 freaking hours of gameplay. And I'll cut that down to like 20 minutes for you guys. That's the plan probably anyway. I think it's out here somewhere. Now see, this is going to be our big problem, is knowing which direction to lay track when you don't actually... I mean, it says freight depot, but I don't actually see anything physical on the map. All I see is that word. I would like to probably see like a little black dot or something. Like if you look at the sawmill, I can see something there that looks like a physical thing on the sawmill. I don't know. And maybe even seeing our map, our track on the map, could be kind of helpful. I don't know though. You got to remember, this is set back in those days, back before I was born, I think. I don't know. Was it before I was born? Anyway, way back in the days of the steam trains and dinosaurs. And they didn't really have GPS and all the rest. So yeah, okay, so we need to build from here. We're probably going to want to build out around those ridges, I think, will be the plan. But over here to Betsy. Where is she? Betsy! Where are you? So this is what the developer gives you, by the way. You start out with that, which is your freight depot. And you have this section of track, which very kindly has trees. so you can't actually use it. Isn't that good? We have to cut some of those trees down. And over here is our one and only carriage and Betsy, which Glenn has absolutely no clue how to drive. Did we jump in it or over it or on it? Okay. Right, now we're in it. So, I believe this stuff we need to pick up. So, let's just quickly go back in options. How do I pick things up? Controls. Player interaction, left mouse button. Maybe that's what it is. And then throw item is the right mouse button. Or it could be left mouse button. Okay, well, let's just try. No, escape's not helping, Glenn. You got to click back. Back. Continue. Okay, so let's just try left mouse button. Oh, I can see wood disappearing. Okay, so that definitely worked. But that does not. Okay, so right mouse button to put it in. Okay. Okay. So I presume that's probably now full of something anyway. How do you start a how do you start a fire? Can't start a fire without a spark. Well, that's at least what I've heard. Okay, hang on, let's go back in. Because it is actually a key for interaction with this thing. Oh, hang on, here we go. What's this? Cylinder cocks. Don't be rude. Left mouse button plus drag to open. Left mouse button plus drag to close. So what does a cylinder cocks do? Somebody's going to have to tell me what all these things do, because I haven't got a clue. That there looks like the regulator. Okay, so this is the thing that regulates the steam. Oh, look, I can see sparks. This regulates the steam pressure. I know that much. Why are we... What's going on? Why are we rotating funny? Okay, hang on. And that is your brake. I don't know what brakes do. Do I see sparks coming out of it? I think I do, eh? I think it is actually... But I do not see any pressure. And then... What is that? I don't know. Oh, I thought there was a toot toot whistle. Oh, there it is. F. F didn't do it. Oh, left mouse button to drag down. Look at that, the window. You can open and close your windows. Oh, ha ha. Okay, but I probably don't have enough pressure at this point. Let's have a look. So water temperature is rising. It's now at 48 degrees, 49, 50. There we go. So water temperature is definitely rising. Water level, 500. I presume that's full. Fire temperature is at 124 degrees. And fuel is 16.1. 16, okay. So, we are definitely building up temperature. Now we need to figure out how to drive this sucker. We need to check chat. It's been a wee while. Are there trains in this game? Or is it just a railroad? Well, this is our train now. You can buy different trains. You can buy different carriages. The idea is to lay down your track and then just cart the goods. So there are different trains and carriages to buy, yes. You have coal cars. You have flat cars. Yeah. I don't know. Trains are a bit complicated. You reckon? What do you mean they're a bit complicated? I know absolutely everything there is to know about trains. They go choo-choo! Chugga 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 choo! Or something like that. That's all you need to know. There's nothing more you need to know, is there? Oh, I hope not. Okay, so this is our brake. Right. So 0% brake and 100% brake. Okay. Now this is our reverser. A 100% reverser. That's what I thought. Stop! Okay, that's what I thought. Right. So, a carriage is in front of us, right? Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. So I'm using the right mouse button to turn around. So we need to go forward. So reverse it to the forward section. The regulator, just a little bit of power. 24% will do. And release our brake. Here we go. We're moving. Coast. No brake. And kaplunk! Brakes on! Right. Regulator 0%. Reverser 50. Because we don't want to be forward or backwards. Oh, can you not do that? I thought that's how that worked. Doesn't matter. Woohoo! Glenn's got a chug engine! Oh no, Glenn's in trouble. Okay, so how do I get out of here? Because how do I get in here? I didn't even know. F. F to mount and dismount the vehicle, by the way, guys. We need to somehow now pin these together. How do we do this? Left mouse button and drag to add a link. What? Left mouse button plus drag up to add a link. Left mouse button plus drag down to remove a link. Right mouse button plus drag to add a pin. Oh, yeah. Okay, and left to remove it, was it? Right mouse button plus drag up to remove the pin. Okay, how do we... To add a link, left mouse button and drag up. Do I have to be a little bit further forward to pin it? I think I do. Let's just be a little bit further forward. Oh, you don't do that, Glenn. You push the F key. F. Right. So let's just give it a little bit of regulator. No, not reverse, Glenn. Forward. Okay, regulator off. Brake on. Press F. Right mouse button plus drag up, drag down. Is it actually pinned? It doesn't look pinned though, eh? I mean, it doesn't look pinned. Let's test it. F. Reverser. Now let's turn our view. Give it a little bit of reg. And remove the brake. No, we're not pinned. So we're going to have to figure out how to pin this thing. Regulator, stop. Got to figure out how to pin this thing. Oh, we should have removed the pin before I rammed. Right mouse button and drag up to remove. How does this work? Left mouse button plus drag up to add a link. But I mean, isn't the link that? I thought that was the link. I have never never connected a train together. Honest. As much as you think I have. Left mouse button and drag down. So I'm trying that on both of these. But it doesn't appear to be doing anything. So I'm presuming that that thing is the link. But if that's the case, why aren't we able to pin this? Right mouse button and drag down to add a pin. But they're not linked, babe. What? F? What was that? F for something? Oh, F to get me back in there. That didn't help me, game. My great uncle, when he immigrated to Canada, Canada's not a real place, Glenn. Canada in 1910, he worked on building a railroad. This job was very difficult. It was definitely have been hard for the guys that were swinging the equipment, man. That would really be a hard job. I wonder if maybe we needed the brakes on to stop it from moving. Let's try that. And let's just try going forward a little bit. That's a lot of little bit, Glenn. Let's turn our view. They don't seem to get any closer together, so I'm just picking that I'm doing something wrong then. Because they are not getting any closer together, are they? I don't know. Ah, that did something. Look. Why is this one not doing the same thing, though? Why is that one not doing the same thing? Left mouse and drag up to add a link. It's not working. But you can definitely see it doing it at the other end. See, there it is there. And then down to get rid of it. Why is it not linking to the front? That's yeah, I don't know. It is not linking. Not sure. Okay, let's cut down some trees. Because we have to anyway. And we just want to see... Right, so logging. What does that cost us? $2 a tree, because I had 2,000. So it cost us $2. Okay. Reverse train a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to connect it at both ends. But what I thought was, for now, what we'll do is we'll actually clear this so we can actually see the track. And then maybe what we can do is turn the train around and try it. Okay. You reckon this might be too close? Should be alright, eh? I don't want to cut down any trees unless I have to because it costs money. So let's just try that for now. Oh, right-clicking is not putting the saw away. I actually thought right-clicking would put it away, but no, you've got to push G again. Okay, so F to get in. We're going to give it a little bit of regulator. We're going to take the brake off. We're just going to push this without... Whoa, slow down! Run, 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 run! Oh, it's alright. Don't panic. I thought it was going to roll off the end. Actually, let's put down a little bit more track. Because that took off pretty darn quick, I must say. A lot quicker than I was expecting. 3-foot rail deck. What is that one? Oh, with a deck underneath of it. Right, like a bridge sort of deck. Ah, gotcha. Don't push that button, Glenn. Stop pushing that button. Gee. Yeah, this is a really slow way of having to build the track. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I kind of want my tracks to look relatively straight. Relatively, I mean, they don't have to look perfect. So anyway, in here, locomotives. In here you can choose your flat cars, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And then you got your hopper car, your tanker, your box cars, and of course your hand car, the most important one in the game probably, eh? To order that would cost us $150 with no extras. Do we want a smokestack? How many smokestacks do we want on it? One smokestack and one headlight. So yes, you can order a new engine. There we go, Porter. Tier 2 Porter. Climax. Now there's a good name. Hey? There's a good name. The Climax. And then you have the Hessler. You have Cookie Mogul with a snowplow on it. Hey, now that would be cool. Get to a point in the game where there's snow. Day and night cycles and snow. Now that would actually be really cool. So long as the day-night cycle isn't short. I hate games with short day-night cycles. You know? A good long one, like an hour day-night sort of thing. And you have D and RG class 70. Tier 5. And a Eureka tier 3. Did that just... Hang on. Oh no, I thought it changed, and I'm thinking it didn't. Tier 2. That just goes Eureka to Eureka. Oh, and when I click it, it puffs out a puff of steam. Right. Oh, that's as far as you can go. So Eureka's at the end, and now I click on it, it's just putting out puffs of smoke. So yes, those are your engines. Well, as it stands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, and then you've got the hand car, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cars. So these are all your engines, there's all your cars, that's everything that's currently in the game. Whether or not the developer adds more, I don't know. As I say, I would love to see him make it moddable so that other people can add other engines and other cars, add other buildings, new maps, all that sort of stuff later on, I reckon would be really cool. That's just my opinion, and we all know my opinion isn't worth anything to anybody apart from me. Regulator, let's turn that up. Jesus, that's a long way, Glenn. The regulator's real touchy, I must say. And release our brake. Now, I think it said V for view. Where's first person? Is there no actual first person view? Oh, look at that wobble in it. It's our good track, eh? Okay, regulator off. Brake. And there goes our carriage, straight off the end of the track. Choo-choo! Chugga, chugga, chugga. Oh, it didn't fall off. It didn't fall off. I'm too good. I'm just too good. Okay, little bit of reg. No brake. Oh, you've actually got to take your finger off. Ah, otherwise it doesn't actually take effect. Right, am I far enough off that I can switch that switch? Regulator off. The regulator is how fast you're going to go. It's like an accelerator, and it will also determine how much steam pressure you're going to lose. So if you keep your regulator low, you won't lose too much steam pressure in your boiler. Now, signals. For anyone that doesn't know how signals work, the white is the side you're going to, and the red is the stop. Okay, so currently white is on the left, so the track will go left. If I hit the switch, however we do that, oh, there it goes, there it goes. Okay, I think it was a left or a right. I'll have to try again in a moment. Now, the white is leaning to the right, which means the track will now go to the right. Or so I believe. Let's just see if Glenn was right or wrong. So reverser, we want to go in reverse. We want to remove, give the, a little bit of regulator, remove the brake. And I do believe the generator is something else you're supposed to use. I don't really know. Oh, maybe I'm not on this engine. No, we were on the other switch. We were on the other switch. We hadn't gone far enough. We hadn't gone far enough. Lock it up! Slide those wheels! Regulator! Chill out, buddy! Oh, I hit the regulator and it didn't do anything for a moment. Okay, we're going to knock this car off. I don't care. Hop! Because I also want to test the derailing thingy as well. So I'm not worried about derailing it. Yep, it is definitely derailed. Are we far enough now to flick this one? Now, is it a right click or a left? Left mouse button and drag. Oh, so you've actually got to drag it. I must have accidentally dragged it without realizing before. Okay, F to get back in. We want a reverser on full. We want a like 10%. Oh, whatever, game. Just be like that. Remove our brake. Give it a little bit of reg. And now that's leaning to the right. That's leaning to the right, so we should turn right. Either that or we're completely wrong. There you go. See, Glenn knows these switches. He knows what he's doing. Oh, you do actually have to literally let go of the button, or it will not change. Okay, regulator off. Reverser can go back up to forward. Brakes can go on. We can go toot toot. Now, I don't know what the compressor does either. Okay, so the compressor and the generator are not working on this. You also have a sander, so we can drop sand on the track. Let's see if we can see that. Did you see it? Down here. See if I can get a better angle to see that. Yes, you can see it dropping on the track there. Awesome. And cylinder cocks. Those are cocks for cylinders, aren't they? I have no idea what that does. It's letting air out, though. I know that much. Hang on, let's look at our pressures and things. Water temperature 10. Oh, we're about to go cold. Boiler pressure. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know what that Cox things does. I mean, I know what a cock is, but this one I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that does. But yep, the sander, we all know what the sander does. And there's your bell. So anyone who thinks it's Sunday school? No, it's just Sunday for Glenn. Awesome. Okay, Belle, you can shut up now. So you got your V for your view, but it doesn't actually seem to go first person. And I know you can go first person, so I have to figure that one out. Belle, can you shush? Hang on, what? Belle, left mouse button and drag down. Oh, so you can do it that way? Yep, yep. And this one, left mouse button drag down, but it's not... Oh, there we go. Okay. And, of course, we have the regulator, which we can control by hand. And the brake can be controlled by hand. Now there's two brakes. One, from what I know, releases engine braking, and the other one is the wheel braking. Which one is which, I don't know, but we'll figure that out as we learn to play the game. What else can we interact with on this? Is there anything else we can interact with? The boiler itself. Door hatch. Left mouse button and drag left and right. Oh, there you go! No, don't put any more wood in there, Glenn. That's actually a bad idea, because we're going to run out of wood. Don't do that. Don't do that, because, yeah, then we'll end up with no wood for when I do want to play the game. Can I just plonk it back in here? Oh, I can. Good. Good, good, good. Because I don't want to go wasting wood. Because the first thing we need to do is actually get wood. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble, and we can't actually play the game without it. So how do you turn a... Oh, I suppose you just wait for the steam pressure to die out, right? There's no real way to turn this baby off. Okay, so let's get out of here. F. Now let's have a look at the turntables. Turntable. Turn. Oh, and facilities. What do we have? A firewood depot. Oh, so we can just get firewood... What was that? We can just get firewood from Firewood Depot. I didn't realise that. So can we just put that like over here? You can't see it. What about changing the view? Oh, that'll help. That'll help. But now the thing's not rotating. Okay, let's try again. G. G, I say. Okay, it's not working now. Okay, so hang on. Are you telling me construction only works in close-up view? Oh, guys, you can only do construction in close-up view. From here onwards out, you can't push the G key. It doesn't do anything. That sucks. That really sucks, I have to admit. So you got to do all your building from in this view. Firewood depot. And you can't... Okay, it looks like that's where it's supposed to sit. But can I change my view now? Okay, and see, now you can't build. Whereas you have to be right in the close-up view to actually build. That sucks. Oh, look where it just put it. Look where it just put it. You silly game. You silly game! What are you doing? I don't think that cost me anything. Let's have a look. No, I don't think so. Gee whiz. Facilities, Firewood Depot. Let's try that again. Yeah, it would be nice if we could build from a different view. Yeah. Makes it hard to put a building where you want it when you can only see part of it. Are you going to place it? It still hasn't placed it. I'm not sure what's wrong. It's not placing it at all now. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yes, we need to... Oh, 100 of 100. Oh, thank you. Okay, I actually didn't think there was any firewood here. But we can now get water and firewood. Because, of course, our water tower is currently holding 360. So we have water, we have wood. I might actually put the sander down as well. Because this is going to be like a main base station, I suppose. If I carry on. It's a sand house. We put one of those here. How does this one work? I mean, you've got a board like sits on the rails, so does that go here? Oh, I see. There it is. I was thinking, how do you fill up? But there it is. It's up there. Okay. Let's see if they work. Let's see. Hang on. No point me asking you guys if I'm going crazy, but I thought I left Betsy back here. I thought I left Betsy over here. Excuse me, has anybody seen my freaking train? Hello? My train's disappeared. My train disappeared. Oh no. I've got no train anymore. Oh well, let's try this derailing thing. Re-rail. How does it work? How does it work? Oh, hang on. Re-rail flat car. Left mouse button to select vehicle. Left mouse button to rotate clockwise. And right mouse button to exit. But I have clicked the left mouse button and it's not doing anything. Hello? Wow. Okay. So far not impressed. Re-rail. Left mouse button to select vehicle. And it doesn't work. Why does it not work? Wow. Okay, so now my engine has disappeared and I cannot re-rail this. Yeah, the train is gone. Yeah, but... Re-rail? Why is it not re-railing? I mean, it says left mouse button to select the vehicle. There's your left mouse button. It doesn't do anything. It's not doing anything. Drag up, drag down. See, that's a separate set of instructions coming over top. Toggle unload. Yeah, that's a completely separate set of instructions. I don't know. I might have to contact the developer. This is a bit screwy. It's throwing my engine away, and I can't re-rail the car. I mean, I know I can reload, but these are bugs that the developer needs to fix. This is not cool. Okay, let's try demolishing the track underneath. And just see if that makes any difference. Because now it's not on any track at all. Re-rail. It is not doing a damn thing. I mean, it just says left mouse button to select the vehicle. But left mouse button is not doing it. It's not working. Nothing's happening. Well, that's a gosh darn pity. And at this point, I think I seriously need to contact the developer because my train should not have disappeared. Where the hell did my train go? I'm going to have to go back and check the replay on that one. No, I can't do anything with this. It's not moving. It's not moving. Okay. Well, I think that might be where we have to call it. Even from back here, it's not doing anything. Let's try changing the view. No, because you can't go into the view, into the build menu from back here. It has to be from this. And that's just not doing anything. No idea. Freight 00. Left mouse button. Plus drag up, drag down. Toggle unload. Yeah, but you're not actually doing the Re-Rail, though, are you? Nope. No idea. Okay, so that is where we're going to call it for today. Unfortunate, but it is an early access game, so I will contact the developer and let him know my thoughts. I do believe he has a Discord. Otherwise, so far, I'm not overly impressed, I must say. It's very hard to lay tracks in a straight line. The fact that my engine has disappeared, I don't understand that. I don't know where it went. But that was parked on this line down here. And she's now gone. So I don't know. But yes, I will contact the developer and see if I can sort something out. Otherwise, it's a little bit unfortunate. But as I say, it is an early access game, so hopefully he will fix this. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. So thank you to everybody who's come in to watch. Thank you to Hijack. Thank you to Father Jack. All the Jacks. The low Jacks, the Hijacks. Inside A Gamer. I'm just wondering, did my engine turn up over here anywhere? No. No, it's gone, mate. I have no idea. So, yep, that's where we're going to call it for today. Who else came in? Milltime Gamer came in. We've got to say thank you to Milltime. No, Arjun today. Arjun didn't come in. Oh, I'm shocked. I'm disgusted. He's off celebrating Diwali. Never mind. We'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for coming in. Let me know what you guys think. And if I can get this sorted out, we'll bring it back as a series. Otherwise, well, we'll see what happens. See you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.